Alright boys, so I've decided to start a podcast. Today I have the legendary and hilarious Ryan Marr, who has over 210,000 followers on TikTok with 4 million likes. He has 26,000 on Instagram and his YouTube channel is just approaching 10,000 views, or 10,000 subscribers. He's also a member of the Go House and a really cool guy. So Ryan, welcome to the podcast that has no name yet.
Thanks for having me.
No worries man. I met Ryan at VloggerConf in January.
January.
Yeah, so tell me a bit about the growth since VloggerConf.
Well,
What do you reckon you were on TikTok when you started VloggerConf?
I didn't even have a TikTok.
Wow, fuck. What did you start on?
I was banned on TikTok at that time.
No way.
Yeah.
Because TikTok's obviously your main audience.
Yeah, TikTok's my main audience now. Back then, it was just Instagram really.
No way,
Yeah,
so you put all the skits on Instagram?
Yeah, so...
That's hilarious, man.
So I went to VloggerConf, that kind of motivated me to go, alright, go back on TikTok, seeing how many views everyone else gets. And because I did Instagram for a while, right after VloggerConf, I just recycled my content onto TikTok.
Oh yeah, daddy. So you had loads of...
Yeah, I had loads of videos backed up. So that's
how... You were at VloggerConf, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Kev was like the showman for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So you switched over to TikTok. When did you start that?
What to say?
When did you start TikTok?
Started TikTok around like a week after VloggerConf.
Oh, I see. So you just...
So decided I was just like put it. I didn't even check the views or anything. I just thought I was gonna get banned again.
You just threw it all up.
And I just threw it all up, and then it overtook my Instagram in the space of like a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah, and how quick was the growth coming in?
Fast enough. Like anytime I uploaded.
I went through your old videos and I got like even your first few videos have like 100k views.
Yeah. They all grew like over time, like constantly. Like, and they were like. It would be like every time I upload a video, it would be like 4k followers.
Really?
Yeah, like
that's
that. On
see, the only thing about your TikToks is they obviously take so long. Because obviously with TikTok, a lot of them are just fucking. They just take their phone out and then they're like lip sync or something. Or if you're a hot girl, like all you have to do is fucking stand there. But yours must take ages to fucking.
Like stop. Like I like especially from the house. Like I seen the girls put my TikTok on their phone, and I'm just so jealous that they're able to do that. Yeah. Whereas I have to like sit down, edit. Like,
how long does it take you to make your TikToks? Because yours have like some of yours have like 4 or 5 different characters. And
it depends. Like there's one there that had 13 characters, and that took me 3 days of like filming just to like know what to do. Like that was like a special one. Like that wasn't like one that I'd keep doing because it was way too long.
Yeah.
But it'd be for a normal TikTok, it's like to say like 2 minutes long. It'd be like a day and a half.
Yeah, because even when I went over, I was in the Go House a few weeks ago, and like we were all kind of chilling, but you were editing, like it must take ages. Man.
Oh yeah, it does, but it's fun. I like the editing part. The filming's a bit annoying sometimes, having to change the clothes.
Yeah, is that what way do you do it? So would you just like, let's say you have character A and then character B and character C? Would you just film all character A stuff?
Yeah.
And then character B. So you probably have a script or something.
Yeah, you have a script, but the thing with me is I'm always my footage ends up being mad long because I do the one character loads. And loads of lines over and over again. Like I do more than I should just in case I mess up. Yeah. Like say in one cut my hands like this and next cut my hands like this. Oh yeah. That will just annoy me because you can just see it.
Yeah, they are like all the cuts are so clean. Like.
Yeah, that's why I do so much.
That's good. So does it frustrate you when all the girls are just doing dances and you're there editing for ages?
Well, it's just different content really. That's what it is.
And do you think you just keep with the skits, or do you think you'll ever try out anything else?
I wouldn't. I don't think I'm dancing anytime soon. I can dance, but I just wouldn't do it as content.
Yeah, I say you can dance. What else is there? So you, like there's girls that kind of just look hot, then you have dancing, comedy skits. You
got transitions.
Lip syncing.
And then you have singers as well, that do covers.
A lot,
There's like, with TikTok there's loads of different sides. Like my For You page wouldn't be any like dancing or any...
Oh yeah, it's all comedy, is it?
It's just like comedy skits, gaming.
Yeah. So you do the gaming,
yeah.
What did you say about a few gaming videos?
I used to do gaming.
Because there's actually a good few gaming TikTok channels as well.
I used to do gaming before my YouTube. I did
on your YouTube channel?
On my YouTube channel for 6 months.
Are they still up?
The pro of it now, but I'm gonna do a video looking back at them. But I did Fortnite full on, like
that's gas, man.
I was gonna be like going to tournaments with Fortnite, and then I did gaming videos and for like 6 months, and it just didn't take off. Like it just I was putting loads of effort in.
Keep it consistent. Like even this podcast, I'm gonna do one episode a week. Like I've like some really cool friends in Dublin that like have businesses and are artists and like you content creators, so I think it'd be really cool to kind of like document the discussions, and then like in a year's time like you might have 1 million on TikTok and we can look back on this one and do it again, like it'd be sick. So what age are you now? You're like what, 21? 21, yeah, sick. So what age are you when you started the YouTube?
The YouTube when around 18.
Started making content at 18? Were you in 6th year or what are you doing?
Just left 6th year, going to college.
Oh, you went to college?
Yeah, I went to college, went to DIT.
Oh, did you finish it?
No, I just went there. I went for like 2 months and then
deferred it. I went for a year and then deferred it. So you started YouTubing at the end of 6th year?
Right after school, like like my birthday's in like August, so I got my results and then I spent my birthday money on a camera.
Oh, no,
and
man.
just was like, but it took me like 3 months to upload my first YouTube video. I was so
Why?
scared.
Because you wanted it to be perfect? Or
Yeah, I was just so scared. I was just terrible in front of the camera. Like,
that's what I was going to
so
ask.
bad.
Like, were your friends like when you first put up your first YouTube? What was your first YouTube video? I know you did the gaming and then.
The cringe, it was like a cringe. I just reacted to cringy videos.
Cool, yeah. And
Don't cringe
What were your
challenge.
friends saying like?
So.
Did you get much with Danny? Because it's very hard to hate your content. Like, in fairness, like sometimes I see like YouTubers or content creators, and I'm like, why did you put that up? Like, but yours are all just fucking hilarious. Like,
Yeah. See, I think I've got so tough on myself. That's why. But my friends was like, I never liked pictures or videos or anything like that. If I was at a party, I wouldn't get in pictures with anyone.
No, yeah.
I'd be mad shy.
Really?
I
No
wouldn't
way.
be talking.
So what were you like in school? You weren't the class clown, right? No.
No, in school I was the complete opposite. Everyone thinks I'm a class clown.
That's
I
hilarious,
was in
man.
like higher level everything. Sat at the back of class, just
Really?
did
Were
my
you
work.
good at school?
Yeah.
That's sick, man. Yeah,
Well,
I was shit at school.
yeah,
So you
no.
went to class clown?
What?
You went to class clown at all, no?
No, never even opened my mouth. No one knew. Everyone at our school was shocked when I did YouTube. Even the
so
teachers were like, the last person I expect to do this. Like
Yeah.
they didn't know. They didn't even know my personality because I never talked.
That's
I was just
fucked.
quiet, went in, did my work, and that was it.
Yeah. So when you did upload the content, everyone was super shocked, like.
Everyone was like, "How is he going to do YouTube? He can't even get in a picture."
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "How is he going to do YouTube?"
Yeah.
And so I was just working on it.
So that's hilarious, man. Yeah. And then you went to DIT, didn't like it. What were you doing there?
I did computer science for 2 months.
Yeah, I have a friend who did that and didn't like it either.
Yeah, it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
My mind's all like creative,
Did
kind
you do
of.
higher level maths?
Yeah,
Yeah, because usually kids that were good at maths ended up doing
yeah,
computer
the
science.
higher level maths.
So then moving forward, do you think, well, first off, what do you think, just as a content creator in general, so not even yourself or even in Ireland, because I do digital marketing for people and I'm huge into social media. What do you think is the most valuable platform to grow? Not in terms of engaged audience and then down the line monetary return, because obviously with YouTube, if you build it up, you can get your ad revenue. TikTok, I know they have like a creator fund now.
Yeah.
So in terms of overall valuable audience, you have Instagram, TikTok.
So if I had a choice of one platform to be wanting a big number on, it'd be YouTube.
Yeah,
because they're the
definitely.
most loyal, and I think once you hit a certain number, you're sorted.
Yeah.
And once you get monetized and you're on the good side. But that's the reason it is one of the hardest to actually grow on.
Yeah.
But then probably right now it'd be TikTok.
Yeah, really.
Uploading on TikTok, like.
Because even the comments on your TikToks, like there's loads of people engaging with you.
Yeah, then my engagement as well on my Instagram is like.
Yeah, it's the same content. So
Yeah, my engagement on Instagram is weird because like my videos will get sent to a group chat, so like I have a statistic where
yeah,
it's
my
like,
mates all like that dude Sean
Yeah.
that I was telling you about.
But-
He sends your videos all
so
the
it's
time,
like 60% of the people who watch my videos aren't following me
Yeah.
because they get sent around rather than someone following
yeah.
me. See with
I get
YouTube, you wouldn't really send the YouTube video around; it pops up.
Yeah.
Where my Instagram gets sent around, so like I get views there on my IGTV. That's like over 30k. I'm not even on like consistently, but I'm not even on 30k followers.
Yeah.
So every video gets like
That's
sent
hilarious.
around. So
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah. So, yeah, YouTube would be the best one to grow, I think. And have you seen a huge trend, like with your YouTube subscribers and TikTok, a lot of them going over to YouTube and then subscribing, or not really? Are they keeping to one app?
Instagram.
Sometimes I see the huge TikTok accounts and they have fuck all on Instagram, like.
Yeah, there's TikTok's accounts that are on like over 2 million and they just can't get people to transfer over to YouTube or like Instagram, but it's cause like they follow you on TikTok for a reason. They're not gonna go over to your YouTube and see them talking if they do dance videos, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that's why when I do TikTok, I try and get people to like the personality as well. And
Yeah. Is making content your biggest priority now? Do you have a job or anything?
no, just making content.
That's cool. And what kind of content do you watch?
I'd be watching.
Have you started off watching gaming content, did you?
I started off, years ago, I started off watching gaming content. I was watching YouTube before it was even cool to watch, like it was
Yeah.
back in the day.
Who
Like,
did you watch? I used to watch, like, you ever heard Justin Escalona?
no.
It's like in LA. He used to go to UCLA. He had a really cool channel.
I used to watch K-Wire Speedy, still do. It's like
was he
all
like?
K-Wire Speedy, Vanos, Sidemen back in the day,
Yeah.
KSI of course, all them. And then I went away from the gaming when I started watching a few vlogs, like it was like Logan Paul, David Dobrik at the start when he's on like a mill, then like
He's
Cody.
fucking, that David Dobrik dude is fucking crazy.
I
man.
know, and then you have like Cody Cole. I'm more of the older side.
The older guys.
Yeah, the more like
the
not.
KSI, like I remember that, like I was never really into him because he used to start off with FIFA and I wasn't really into FIFA.
Yeah.
But I remember like lads, like I think we must have been at 12, 13 years old watching KSI.
Yeah.
Like I'm 21 now, so like it's mad. Like if you keep consistent with it.
Yeah,
Like.
exactly. And PewDiePie as well, like still watching.
Oh yeah,
him
PewDiePie.
for,
Is
like,
he still
10
going?
years.
Is he?
Yeah. He's even. I
Is he
think
still the
split
biggest
now.
channel? No.
Yeah. Person channel. Yeah, he's like the biggest YouTuber.
Yeah.
But
Because I remember that was
He's
a
at
big
the biggest
deal.
channel. T-Series overtook him. And then,
Yeah. I don't really watch too much. I like Impulsive and the Nelk Boys are fucking gas.
the Nelk as well.
Yeah, me and Kev did a party with the Nelk Boys.
What?
We did a party. They came over to Dublin last year, and we did a party with them. It was fucking hilarious. Like,
Serious?
yeah.
I'm
Did you ever
so
see-
jealous.
Did you ever see the videos, man?
Yeah, watch the videos.
Nah, it's fucking. Kev had some cool photos of the night as well, but
I'm so jealous.
yeah, what happened was they were doing like the European tour because they were banned
Yeah.
from America or something, and just started. We sent them out 30 emails, and eventually they got back to us and said that they'd like to come. Like, it was crazy, man. It was one of the coolest days of my life, man. Do you watch much of them? Do you? They kind of.
Yeah, I watched them. I watched them. And then I watch him and Nico and Milano as well recently. I've been watching him.
Oh yeah.
There's loads of YouTubers I'm into. That's the reason I get like motivated from like not motivated for video. I just
What
sit
does
down
keep you
and
motivated, actually?
watching YouTubers. Yeah.
Yeah.
they're
Like,
really-
I'd love to do what you like. You see David Dobrik with the Teslas and the big gas.
Yeah,
Like, I'd
like
love to do that.
I'm more in it for like the content where I'm like, oh, I got something from that, like
Yeah.
rather than like obviously some people start because like, oh, the money and the views. I'm like, I'd rather like good content. That's like this is good. That's why.
And do you interact much with your fan base? Do many dudes DM you and like try to get to know you as a person, or do you have time for that, or like how you handling that?
Yeah, like there's loads of creators that are DMing me and stuff.
That's
but
good.
obviously I want to
Irish
like,
creators are everywhere.
yeah, Irish creators and then other creators everywhere. Like that, there's creators that would ask me to move to like Spain. With
No
them and
fucking
all.
way, that's
Yeah,
class.
to join other houses and all. Like, and I was
Yeah.
like, I can't, like COVID and stuff. But yeah, you get some people DMing you. I'd love to do like stuff in like Ireland where like you meet up with loads of creators and collab constantly. But
There's
it's
not many
just-
creators in Ireland though, is there?
I think the thing is I think there is, but I just don't think there's enough like getting them much exposure.
Yeah.
I feel like there's definitely people who are streaming like 24 hours a day,
Really, yeah.
and they're
You just
getting
don't
like
have the audience.
they're just not getting the views, and that's why I was like, there was a point where I was like, how do I get the views? I'm gonna have to do something crazy here to get people onto my channel.
yeah.
Like no one's like, you know what I mean?
Like Mr. Beast, like he built a whole channel not just doing ridiculous shit.
Ridiculous clickbait,
Yeah, because I mean, there's so much content out there.
controversial,
Like,
yeah.
Like I remember being in like third year TY, there wasn't near as much, there was loads of content out there on YouTube and stuff, but like you were limited to it. Like if you wanted something funny, you had your options. If you wanted something like a vlog, you had your options, and obviously you had your favourites. But now there's just so many YouTube channels out there. Like,
And it's getting to a point where there's actually everything's been done. Like I've been trying to think of something that hasn't been done, and everything's been done.
that's why you kind of have to get. That's what's good about you, because like you really show off your like with a hot girl. Like no one. Like you watch, she gets loads of views because she's hot, but like nobody really gets to know her, and then after time, like the engagement will drop. You're not really interested in the person. Do you know what I mean?
That was my tip with the girls in the house was actually with the TikToks. I was like, try and use your voice more.
Yeah,
because then
definitely.
they know your face, they know your voice.
Yeah.
Whereas I know you don't like your voice, that's where you're lip syncing. But if you can somehow get around that, like no one likes the voice. So.
Because it's important, I'd imagine it's important that like if you're going to build an audience that they really do know you and they feel like they know you as a person.
Yeah, that's why when I see people in like town, like I talk to them like.
Yeah, you get many people
as their
noticing
mates.
you.
Yeah, like
Really, yeah.
my Instagram would
Do you
just
get anybody noticing you walking here now?
yeah, through
No, you
Stephen's
didn't.
screen, yeah.
This shit-
Yeah, I'll have a face mask on as well. And it's like, yeah, but I always have like a chat to them, like as if like rather than being like, oh, look, can we get a picture? Because I'm just like chatting to them, like, oh, what are you up to? Where are you off to?
Yeah,
And-
but they don't know what to say and they just say.
yeah, well, I'm awkward anyways in person, but like I always just have a chat with them.
Well, I mean,
I've never-
I forget who it was. I think it was actually the Nelk Boys. They were just like, if you see us, just ask us like, how are you? How's your day?
Yeah.
Don't fucking jump on us taking photos and all like.
Yeah, I'm always shocked when people see me. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why do you want a picture of me? Like, oh,
Yeah, but
and it's still
man,
always like,
you're a
it's
funny
mad.
guy, man. You're very well known. Like people just like people like to be associated with people. So if people put up a photo like, oh, was it Ryan Maher today? Like, it just looks cool. Like, so yeah. What do many dudes DM you just saying like love your content and stuff? Or
Oh yeah.
is your most of your audience lads or what?
My Instagram audience and my TikTok audience are like different. People who watch me on Instagram don't have TikTok that much.
People who watch on Instagram, yeah, because that's true.
I built that on my own. Like so that's like I built that before TikTok, so that's kind of it's doing its own thing.
Right.
And then the TikTok then is like mostly a bit younger, be like the teens, like in school, secondary school kids. But yeah, it'd be mostly lads. Yeah, it'd be like 60% lads. 65%.
Well, that's still pretty fucking.
But it's
even,
more.
to be fair.
And then the Instagram is like mostly just Dublin.
Yeah.
26k is just Dublin people.
A lot of the content is very Dublin humour, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I want to try and slowly switch away. Like I don't do like all the
Switch away
steo
to-
and all constantly.
You don't do what?
I don't do all like the steo and the lads constantly because I'm like I don't want to be stuck just with that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing the YouTube and then the TikTok. So
Yeah, so the idea, obviously, you're trying to get all those Instagram and TikTok people over to YouTube.
yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to build. What would be you be really happy with, like 100,000 subscribers?
I don't think I'd ever be happy with any number.
Really, yeah. But you don't have like a goal, because even like Tom always says to me, like you have to have your numbers. You have to say like what you want to hit. You just put down your targets, and then once you hit them, move on. But do you have a next target, or do you just take it day by day?
I just go next video, try and be better than the video beforehand. And then if it gets to a point where like there's so much content there and I'm not getting, I'll just do something crazy then. So then they have so much stuff to binge watch.
Yeah.
So it'd be like just like I'd kind of do a viral video or do something controversial so the videos will. Yeah. That's if it doesn't work, but hopefully, like my growth is more consistent rather than.
How has it been the last 2 months? Like I'd say after being in the Go House, did it rock it up or?
It did alright. It went well. Like it wasn't anything like with the Go House with me. That's why I was wondering, because it wasn't really like a big change in followers for me. It was still the same consistent growth for me. So I was like, and I probably doing the skits. I probably didn't do as many skits in the house because it's a big house with like 10 people. So that's why I was like, curious to whether to stay or not with my content.
So we're going. So obviously you've been in the Go House. That started last month, and you were in there for 4 weeks, and then you just kind of took a few days off, or what?
I was like 3 weeks, and then went back home for a week.
Yeah.
To like recharge my batteries, the plan stuff.
What do you do to recharge your batteries? Because you seem like you have a lot of fucking energy. So.
I just chill out. Chill out.
You're not a big drinker.
No, I'm not a big drinker.
Yeah,
no.
Good, that's how I chill out. I just drink.
Yeah. All I do, I really chill out, play PlayStation, watch some videos.
You're still into gaming, yeah?
Yeah, I'm still in the gaming.
Yeah,
any game comes out, yeah. I'm a bit addicted to it, so I have to kind of ease off it.
Yeah, no, I spent like some of the best conversations, the best days of my boys were on Xbox Live, like. But we used to play like zombies, and we used to play like made up games. What was it called? Mike Myers.
On COD, Search and Destroy,
FIFA, the lads always played FIFA.
Yeah.
Minecraft was cool for a while.
Yeah.
I was like 12 or 13.
So the lockdown was just all gaming for me, like.
What games?
Warzone. Warzone, sweating on Warzone, Rocket League.
All the boys were so much better than me at the first person shooter games, and I was always so bad.
Oh, I'm just a sweat, like. I'm one, I'll freak out with my teammates and shit, like, it's funny, like, but it's a bit of laugh.
You're back in the house now?
Yeah, back in the house.
When did you move back in? Thursday?
I think it was Thursday, Wednesday. It was Wednesday, I think I moved in Wednesday because the whole lockdown thing.
Yeah, of course.
So I was like, I'm going to have to move back in.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty heartbreaking leaving that house. Like I was in it last week or 2 weeks ago, and it is just a beautiful house. Like.
It wasn't really. I think I'm not really like big into the whole house stuff. Like I'm not materialistic at all. It was more or less the people. Yeah, it's like I told the girls were all like, oh, you're going. I was like, but just I think I live the closest to everyone to the house. So I was like, just meet me in town and we'll do a video. And they were like, oh, actually, really? I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm not dying. Like I'm down the road.
I know, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I probably just all thought that you were disappearing. Like I did actually notice though. I think you were quite inactive on social last week.
Yeah. No, I was planning stuff. I was recharging batteries, moving stuff, getting my equipment sorted. Yeah. So I had to do all that.
Well, actually, yeah, because the quality of your content is so good. What equipment do you use?
I just have a camera I bought.
Good camera?
Yeah.
The camera that you bought that first camera you bought?
Yeah, very first camera.
Way,
Still have it.
That's cool, man.
Look
how far it's gone.
I know. It's on its last legs, though. I need to.
That's cool. Do you get much hate? It's so hard to hate your content, though. Like if you hate your content, you honestly are just an absolute
I actually don't get hate, because that's what shocked me with the girls. That's why I learned a bit from them, because going into the house, zero hate my way, like, and still I don't get hate to me, like, at all, like, even now. But I think it's because with my stuff, I always said, if someone wants, like, my stuff's long, so it's like it's in depth and there's effort put in. Like if you don't like it, like, just don't watch it, because it's like watching a comedy movie. You're not gonna watch a whole comedy movie after like 2 minutes. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna watch something else. So it's but with like the girls, like, they get like obviously a bit of hate sometimes, but compared to me,
I haven't really checked out the comments, but like, what is it just? No, Lauren got hate.
I think it's more trolls. I think it's just more trolls with them, but they, like, I don't know, with me.
TikTok showing your analytics. Are you able? It's all Ireland or?
Yeah, no, you can see my analytics. I think mine's 60% Irish. I think it's me or Sean who has the most Irish following in the house on TikTok.
That's quite interesting.
Yeah.
What about Andrea and Lewis? They probably have like a lot of Americans, do they?
Yeah, they're American.
Or Puerto Rican.
Their whole main audience is American.
Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. We had a little technical error on Kevin Owen's side. So if you need any podcast help or business, make sure you don't hire him. Sorry, what were we talking about? So Andrea and Lewis have a lot of American audience. Do you think that's something you want to grow?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think I'd be more suited for the UK.
You have to change the content a lot though, wouldn't you?
Oh, I would, yeah. That's where I think 30% on the old TikTok is UK, so I feel
That's
like
cool, yeah.
have a better opportunity with the UK audience.
Yeah, because a lot of your content is, you've done a few like in school videos and stuff, and you don't really get it to your Irish.
Yeah, it's kind of edgy as well. It's not like simple comedy that like the Americans would like. Only a few, but
Yeah. Just as a dude who is interested in like digital marketing and social media, I was wondering if you could kind of give us an insight into how the promotion side of it works. Like, are people kind of, you've done a few promos, haven't you?
I've done a few promos. I'm not with an agency at the moment.
No, I know that. Yeah,
Still
that's
on my
something you
own.
want to do.
Yeah, looking into it, but right now I'm just really focused on content and growth.
Yeah, that's it. Just grow the audience.
There's always going to be a time for that. Like if I have to.
And with the handful of promos you've done so far, did they reach out to you? Yeah.
They reach out to me, and then there's been a few that I've emailed every now and then.
Cool, man.
Yeah, and then.
Yeah, sick. And then I wonder, do you have like insight? I don't want you to give away your analytics, but like if you do a promo, do a lot of people click into it or?
Yeah, well, I did. I did two promos. I did two promos. One promo they gave me a brief of what to say, and they were like, "Can you make it funny?" But it was supposed to be for TikTok, so it was only a minute long, and I couldn't fit everything in. Like I had to, I was like this. I just have to say, like it has to be an ad. Like I just have to say it. Yeah. And then there was one with Amazon, and they
Amazon.
Yeah, I know.
Cool, man. That's cool.
Amazon Prime, and they were like, alright, you can promote these shows and just do whatever you think would be better for engaging your audience. And and one of the shows was The Boys, which was like rated R. So I was like, oh great, I'll be able to curse in this one or do my own thing. And I made like a skit with the lads watching it. And like that got like people were sharing it on their story as a skit, even though it was an ad, because I was able to put it into it.
Amazon were fucking delighted with that. Like.
They were it was probably got like the most engagement of most people, like 80 shares like around stories and stuff. Like I gained followers through that, even though if it was an ad.
Working with Amazon, that them approaching you.
I'd love to do that, like more like product placement or ads.
Have you done any dream collabs or dream?
I actually don't really, no. So there'll be a few that'd be cool.
Like High Smile and stuff.
Yeah, no, it'd be cool to like do like the Red Bull Monster, like the real cool ones. Like I'm thinking of them, or like a certain drink that's cool or whatever, like just known. Yeah. That'd be cool.
But I was on the sick one. So just circling back on the Go House side of things, I just give people a kind of an insight into how that kind of came about. So did Thomas reach out? I can't say. Did Thomas reach out to you? Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas and Jake reached out to me. They
Cool. Yeah. When was that? Because I'm actually really close to Thomas, but you kept it very short.
Yeah, that was back at like the start of August, maybe. They reached out to me.
When did you move in? The 1st of September.
1st September, yeah. I think it was like before August or kind of like a week before August, so it could have been July. But they reached out to me on like Skype call and asked me. Did
you know Tom before that?
Yeah, I did VlogCon for Tom.
Oh yeah, sorry, of course, yeah.
I did VlogCon for Tom, and then met up with him a few times, but obviously lockdown, we didn't really see each other. But yeah, I knew him, yeah, and I think when they asked me, I was like, no, like it's not gonna be for me. So I was just like, cause the content I was like wasn't gonna mix. I was like, oh, I'm doing this, but then I just had a thought about it. I was like, oh yeah, I'll give it a shot, like so.
So they reach like you met up. Did he reach out via email? What the plan was? Did he pitch it to you like, hey, we're just gonna bring in a load of content creators into this cool house in Dublin. It's gonna be a really cool workspace.
Yeah, they had like a big slideshow and all then on the actual. No, it's proper like.
That sounds like Tom, alright.
Yeah, no, it was proper like it was like first it was like the idea, and then it was the plan, and then it came. Then the next month was like the execution of it all, and then obviously the business side comes into it now. So
yeah. What was the story with the? I didn't even ask Tom. What was the story with the name change? Just people giving out in America, or was it? What was it?
Go.
You allowed to talk about it now?
I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about anything. Okay.
Tom won't.
I'll be gone again. no, it's not. No, yeah, I think I've said in my vlog. It was
Oh, you did. Yeah, you just said people had Cody Cole. Was it after Cody Cole mentioned it or before that?
Before that, but obviously they want to change the name, but we changed the name, but we can't change the username on TikTok yet. That's why people are getting confused. But we have to change it for certain reasons because there's also the name Go is associated with something else in our same field. So that's literally why that's the reason. The main that's the only reason. At the start I didn't even like the name. Like I'm one of those people, if I don't like something, I'll say it out loud. Yeah. I'm too honest. At the start I was like, I don't like Go at all. And then they were thinking of a new name for, I think the lads were like saying oats, and I was like, no, we should do Go because Irish people don't pronounce their T's most of the time, so it sounds so similar.
When you should put that on and explain that.
I'd love to explain stuff like that, but they thought it'd be funny to say it's because Shauna has a sheep or something. Shauna has a sheep and she doesn't like goats.
Alright.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's good.
We can roll with that, yeah.
What?
We can roll with that, yeah.
Roll with that, yeah. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
That's funny, man.
That's why they also want to leave the mystery there because it'd be funny for people to.
Well, everyone talked about it. I mean, even the first week, I mean, Tom did a LinkedIn post about it. Like, there was a huge amount of controversy with your man, Martin. Yeah, I mean, I saw that whole situation. It was absolutely fucking stupid because, like the public just completely sexualised the whole idea.
Oh, yeah, weirdos.
Ridiculous.
Twitter, none of us even on Twitter. Like, no one even uses Twitter.
Yeah, because I actually don't use Twitter either, but then one of my mates, Matthew, he just sent me, he was like, hey, look what they're saying about him. And I was like, well, that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
there was actually no reason to say that. But fuck, it is what it is. I felt very bad for him, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
no, he's doing good now. He's grand.
He seemed like a cool guy.
Ah, he's deadly.
Yeah, he seemed like
God
a
love him,
fucking
right?
gentleman. So then, moving to the house, did you know all the girls and all, and Andrea Lewis before that, or?
I knew Lauren
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Vloggerconf.
Yeah, I met Lauren at
Yeah,
She's
Vloggerconf. I knew Nia. I actually knew Nia through TikTok.
cool.
We talked a few times. She shouted me out back when I was like 2K on TikTok.
That's
Like,
class.
and she was on like 150K. There was no
Yeah.
need, but
I
she
love
just
people like that.
yeah. So I knew she was already nice. Like, she was great.
Yeah, that's your responsibility. You have to help the smaller creators.
Yeah.
Give them a few shout
I have something coming soon
Yeah.
from through me with that.
Sick,
Yeah.
man, deadly.
Um,
But go on, sorry, you knew.
Layla, didn't know Layla at all, and then she came to the house, and then Andrea and Lewis, I knew they were coming. I knew them obviously because I actually roasted them on like a TikTok
Yeah.
that went
Oh
quite
yeah, I know that.
semi-viral.
Yeah, that was you.
And so
yeah.
they knew about me as well, that TikTok, so I was like, oh, it could be weird, like,
Yeah.
but then no, they're great, like, we get along so well, like, everyone in the house is like best friends, like, so it's great.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a cool bunch of kids, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there when you were recording that the TikTok when you were walking in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So funny, man. And it's funny because everyone knows them for that. So like,
Yeah, but it's so funny because
they
they
get
can,
good views, yeah.
yeah, it's so funny because they can like joke about themselves, like, they're
Yeah,
so bang
that's
on, like,
very
they're so nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So was there much more controversy? No, it was just kind of the Martin thing, wasn't it?
Man, it's a few there was a diversity controversy.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But that was
You
also
made-
just
you made-
stupid.
you
I made a
TikTok.
skit, I made a TikTok about it.
That's still up, yeah.
Still up, yeah.
I thought it was ballsy.
It got 100K likes,
Yeah.
so it was ballsy, but
But it's fun. It's complete like.
it's a joke, but I just didn't want people taking it as anything else other than a joke. But they didn't.
No.
I was keeping an eye out in case any of my followers took it more than a joke.
Yeah, I know.
It
People
was all just good humour.
blow shit. No, it was fucking hilarious, to be fair.
It was just
yeah.
it was more or less a bite back at like the trolls just being like, oh.
Yeah, I don't know why the whole diversity controversy is there because like, isn't she Puerto Rican?
Yeah, no, it's just stuff. No, stuff. It wasn't. I get the whole diverse thing, but then we like explained. Oh yeah, we asked multiple creators and they just couldn't. It was hard to move into a house and stuff. They just couldn't for certain reasons. But then people then would go be like, no, you didn't prove it. So they wanted like a list of creators then. So we were like, well, okay, well we're gonna just not give you that. Like we can't please you at all. We told you the truth. So I was like to Tom, Jay, can I make a skit?
Yeah.
And then yeah, I did a skit then.
That's gas. Just like I know you're obviously close mates to everyone in there, but down the line, is there any Irish creators that you'd like to see in there, or are you just happy with everyone that's in there now?
Like to see in there. There's a
I actually
few.
don't know many other
Yeah.
comedian TikTokers.
Yeah.
Like it is the same kid, but people on my for you page every time. Like
Anyone that would be in there for a good fix.
you do have a good mix of people in there. And
Yeah,
also, like,
there's a lot of girls as well in there at the
Big
moment.
part-
I'm outnumbered. And it needs to be another guy really. We got Johnny and that was good because
yeah,
that's what I was like, thank God another guy. I was like, not another girl,
yeah,
especially because you're living with them as well.
that's good. Yeah, no, I actually can't think of anyone that I think.
Yeah, there obviously there's a few creators I'd like to collab with, but not like be in a house where, if you get me, like there's people who I would collab with constantly who are going to town and stuff.
Yeah.
But then obviously there's stuff where you have to be a right fit for the house.
Yeah, so, and Tom said that actually to me, like the most important part of it all is the whole culture element of it, like you need to have the same, people that are on the same wavelength, same
Yeah,
vibe, like,
because you're living with them as well.
yeah, just nothing to do with the whole go house thing. It's your dream, like the whole LA content creator house thing, or do you just happy enough here doing your own thing?
I don't mind creating content. Obviously going to LA would be cool, have a look at it,
Have
but
you
like,
been, no?
no.
No, I've been a few times. You've been, Kev, no? No, LA is sick, man. But it's such a content creator dream. Like they all just want to move out to LA and live in a house and just create content. But you do, like it's a beautiful place. Like, but would that be a goal? Like, would you love to do that, or are you just happy enough here? Like,
No, I'd love to travel, I'd love to go anywhere. I think that's where I love my content was. I'm trying to make my content more mobile, where like I'm able to go anywhere and still make good content.
Yeah.
Like that'd be great. So there's LA, there's other places, like anywhere I want to go.
If I gave you a plane ticket today, where would you like to go?
I need somewhere hot, exotic.
I'd love to go to Brazil.
Bit of sun, yes.
That's my next one.
Yeah.
I do love the States.
See, I haven't been, I've barely been anywhere, so like, I love to like see where like everything first,
Yeah,
but also creating content. So that'd be cool.
Well, that kind of content would fly as well.
Exactly. That's.
So yeah, I suppose to kind of finish it up. Like, where would you like to be in the next like 3 to 5 years? Like, is your sole focus right now content prior? Is that?
Yeah.
That's everything. That's
That's
cool,
everything.
man. In fairness.
The reason is because I like doing it. Like, there's
Yeah.
no
That's
I have to make a video. It's like I want to make a video.
Yeah.
I have fun doing it. Like.
And that seems like it's the energy in the house, or is it the energy that is everyone just like buzzing to do
Yeah,
it?
everyone just like I want to make content. There's too many ideas for us to like. It gets to a point where there's too much stuff we have to do
Yeah.
for the limited amount of time we have in a day.
Yeah, you were telling me before you went on camera that there's like there's a point system introduced now, is it?
Yeah,
is that for the gas like?
No, the point system for everyone there was, I think you see in the vlog now, there's a point system, and I'm not happy with the point system.
Right, okay.
The point system, you only get you only get points for I'm gonna have an ongoing thing about this because you only get points for uploading something.
Right.
That's all. So you get like 2 points for uploading a TikTok, 2
Yeah.
points for uploading an Instagram picture,
Yeah.
5 points for a YouTube video, and then that's the point system.
Right.
Whereas I'm like, where's the performance point? You know what I mean? Like I'm like, hang on, I could easily upload me sitting on the toilet 5 TikToks a day and be top of the leaderboard. But my content, like especially since my content takes the longest to make, I'm like, I'm not gonna be anywhere near like what those girls can put out. Like so, it's just like it needs to be like it'd be like giving someone points for playing a match, but it doesn't work that way. You actually have to win the match, kind of. Obviously, I'm not shitting on what the girls do, but it's just I feel like if you see the points. I'm far behind by a good bit. They're all like almost in the hundreds now, and I'm like 20 points. Like that's how bad it is. And I'm looking at it, I'm like at the bottom. I'm like, that's how I was. Yeah, how was I get here? Like it's a fun statistic. Like Shauna since she came.
Fun statistic.
There's a fun statistic here. So Shauna since she came to the house has uploaded 80 TikToks.
Right.
80 since she came to the house. In my whole TikTok career, I've uploaded like 94.
That's mad.
So she's pumping them out, and I can't even compete. Like, it's crazy.
That's so funny.
That's good. You have like good mix in the house then.
Yeah. Is there anything else kind of? And what does the winner like get to pick the movie on a Friday night or something? Or?
I don't know what the winner thing is. I need to find out. Because if there is a winner, I'll just make a second account where I just upload.
Yeah.
Just my picture of my face every time.
That'd be hilarious.
I might do that.
Is there any other rules or anything like that? No.
No, that's more like that was more like a thing they put in just to like motivate yourself. So you try and beat the week beforehand, or
that's good.
just motivate yourself really.
Do you have like a content calendar or anything? Do you have like a schedule that you like Friday, Sunday, Tuesday?
Yeah, I go like a weekly schedule. I wouldn't do any more than a week.
So every Sunday night you'll say right.
Sunday night sit down. Here's ideas.
Yeah, you know.
Try and fit them in. If I can't fit them in, no big deal. Don't need to like burn myself out and just.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's good. Well, look, I think
also enjoy it as well. That's literally it. If it gets to a point where I'm like. Like that's not good then, because then it just comes out bad.
Yeah. So. Get brain fog, or what's it called when you can't. Writer's block.
No, I'm actually complete opposite.
Yeah.
Too many ideas there. There's so many ideas there that I think I've done the idea already. Like my notes are just full of ideas. It's crazy.
Yeah. And when you start branching out and doing, like I know you're focusing a lot on the Irish content, but if you do more kind of like Americanized content,
that's when my accent's slowly changing.
Yeah.
It's not
yeah.
It's not as though I should be.
That's hilarious.
Like, that's not really too much north side, but it has to be more like, have to slow it down more. Yeah. The Americans don't understand me at all.
Yeah.
Even when it's
the video, wasn't it?
What?
Like I can't even understand them.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Right, dude. Well, I think we pretty much covered everything else. To be fair, man. So you're happy out in the house. That's going. You have the content schedule. And you're laughing.
Yeah, having fun.
Yeah. Alright, dude. Well, I'm delighted that Rhino was the first guest. He's a funny cunt.
Thanks for having me.
Definitely my favourite TikToker, to be fair. Like, because there is so many shit TikTok accounts, and I'm like, yeah, sometimes I turn off the app. There's too much girls on my TikTok account. I need to.
Do you know what the not interested feature is?
What?
Oh, you don't know what the not interested feature?
Not interested. Oh, is that like a hide? Is that like
No, I did that.
Okay, so
I did that with Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that with Evo.
Oh yeah, no.
I've done no, man. There's actually no Irish TikTokers on my For You page.
Because you're just not interested in them.
Yeah, you just click not interested, and it just does not show you videos like that.
That's good.
So I don't get any Addison Rae, any Charlie D'Amelio. They're not even near my For You page.
I fucking love Addison Rae.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
That's
bad.
how you do. That's how you do.
Is that still wrong?
Yeah.
Very cool. Alright, cool. So, Ryan, genuinely, man, I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, man.
The idea with this podcast is I haven't picked up a name yet, but I'm gonna me and Kev are gonna have a brainstorm after this, and you're okay, Kev, yeah?
Yeah.
Gonna have a brainstorm after this and come up with a name. I think the visual will be on YouTube, definitely get it up on Spotify, and then might set up like a TikTok and Instagram account for like clips and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have a brainstorm about it tomorrow. But Ryan, really appreciate you being the first guest, man, and I wish you all the best success and lots of love.
Thanks, man.
Alright, bye bye.